changing. The Spirit is moving. God is doing a new thing and searching for men to do it with. See, the world needs Jesus now more than it ever did. If you doubt this, just look across any busy street. More and more people labor under the weight of burdens they were never designed to carry. As if it wasn't for their sake, the Son of God exchanged heaven for Calvary. They're sick in their bodies and they're sick in their minds. They're desperate for answers and running out of time. Confused and abused, they could really use a friend. The walls are closing in and they cannot see the end. I can see the chains rattle as they struggle to be free. I can see their hope fading, thinking this could be me. The man who is lost is just the good news away from becoming a saint. But how can these things be if God's own people are too ashamed to proclaim his name? Our actions speak louder than our words ever could. If we couldn't say a word, would people want Jesus from just watching us? To whom much is given, much is expected, and nothing lights up heaven more than a sinner who's repented. Granted, things aren't exactly the way they've always been. I mean, who could have imagined the world where we're told that staying apart from each other was the only way to protect each other? That wearing a mask could mean the difference between life and death, yet who could have imagined that the marriage of sand and saliva could restore sight to the eyes of a blind man? That 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish could feed 5,000? That the death of one man would bring life to all of mankind? See, the new normal is not entirely new. God has always worked in mysterious ways. For as long as uncharted territories remain, the kingdom must advance and disciples must be made. This message of hope is not a secret to be kept. It is literally the difference between life and death. These are the days of his power, and God's people must be willing to open up our hearts to him like the flower to the sun, so that his will and not ours will always be done. Surrendering ourselves completely like iron in the fire in order to be melted into the shape that he desires, so that our profiting can appear to all in a world of changing seasons and times, so that we can become wineskins with the ability to carry new wine, so that we can become branches connecting men to the vine.